This is a brand new DJI Osmo 360, the latest 360 camera out on the market. And before you go out and get one of these, here are 5 things you should know about the DJI Osmo 360.
The first thing is that the accessories for the Osmo Action 5 and the 4 is compatible with your Osmo 360. Things such as the magnet clip. So to take this, it mounts on just like it would on the Action 5. And if you already have the Mic 2 or the Mic Mini, it's also compatible with your Osmo 360. It does connect wirelessly to it. There is a built-in transmitter that works with these microphones. And the other thing that the Osmo 360 and the Action 5 share is the Extreme Battery Plus. It's a 1950 milliamp battery, and it'll fit into either or. So number 2, what is a 360 camera? A 360 camera, unlike traditional cameras, captures everything around it. It provides a 360-degree spherical view of everything around the camera, and it captures it by using 2 different lenses, one in the front, one in the back. And there's software in the camera that stitches together the view, giving you that 360-degree view. It provides a more immersive experience, and when you're using one of these cameras, you basically don't have to worry about framing or making sure that you're in the frame if you're walking around, because it captures everything around you. And then you go into a program afterwards to reframe where the camera is pointing to give you the perspective that you want. So number 3, this camera comes with a non-replaceable lens, unlike the other brand's 360 cameras. The way this is designed, you see there's 2 cameras, there's 2 lenses on this camera, and they protrude out. If this tips over and falls, you're gonna damage the lens. I would highly recommend getting the DJI Care for this, so that if you drop it, at least you can get it fixed. I mean, if you drop it while you're on vacation, then you may have potentially a damaged lens where you're not gonna be able to use for the rest of the trip. They do sell lens protectors for this camera, but it's currently sold out until, I think, September. And I'm not sure how well that works. I'm not sure if that's gonna alter the video quality at all. I haven't tested that myself, but they do have it, and I'm not sure why they didn't include it with the camera, or at least with the combo kit. The first day that I received this camera, I took it out of the box. I literally took it out of the box and I went to test it out. And as soon as I sat it down like that, it tipped over like that. And as you can see, I do have a scratch on the lens, and it hasn't really affected the video quality when I'm just filming normally. But if it's a high contrast area, or if you have a bright background, like you're pointing at the sky and the sun's behind you, you will see flares on the lens. I'm gonna have to get this replaced, but I do want to test it out a little bit more before I send it back into DJI. I do have the DJI Care for this, and I do highly recommend people buying this camera to get the coverage because of how fragile potentially this camera is. Also because of how the 360 cameras are designed with the 2 protruding lenses, you cannot add filters to it. You cannot add an ND filter, you cannot add polarizers or diffusers or wide angle lenses to this because of the way it's designed. So something to be aware about if you're planning to get one of these and you're using it in bright sunlight all the time and you want to dial in that perfect motion blur, you're not going to be able to add a ND filter. So number 5, you do need to use editing software to edit the footage that is captured from the camera. The camera uses two different lenses to capture a 360-degree perspective. And there's software built inside the camera that stitches together the footage shot on each lens, giving you that 360 perspective. You need to go into your DJI Mimo app on your phone or the DJI Studio program on your computer to reframe the 360-degree footage that you have. If you're a Premiere Pro user, I know there are plugins that you can install onto the program so that you can edit right off of there. I'm not sure about Final Cut or DaVinci, but I'm assuming that they also have plugins that you can use. So knowing all this, do you think the DJI Osmo 360 is a camera for you? Drop me a line, let me know what kind of content you film, and I can make a recommendation in terms of which DJI camera is best suited for your workflow. And if you like more content like this, like and subscribe. It would help the channel out. Thanks.